This would influence an active audience before the start of the programme, as it doesn't really give away any of the characters that will be in the series, leading the audience to question what the series would therefore be about. The episode of Milky Joe is about the main characters, Vince and Howard, who end up stranded on a desert island and create the character Milky Joe, using a coconut on a stick to keep them company. Days pass, and as they do, more coconut characters begin to appear, such as Ruby and Precious. These coconuts are seen to be given personalities by Vince and Howard, which would resemble anthropomorphism. So this is basically giving an object human qualities. This can be seen as very postmodern because it has an artistic sense about it in terms of hyperrealism, that it isn't actually possible to give objects human qualities or that they can actually come alive as they do in the series. This episode resembles aspects of the film Castaway, which is a film in which a man is stranded on an island and creates the character Wilson using a football. There are obvious parallels between this and Milky Joe. This could be seen as using intertextual references to the film, and due to the nature of this episode, could also be seen as a parody. Bricolage is a theory which was formed by Klaus Levi-Strauss, which is said to be a technique where works are constructed from various materials available. In Milky Joe, this can be seen by the various mixture of genres and concepts. This episode could be seen as a short film due to its relevance to the film Castaway, whilst having aspects of a musical within it, including the song Isolation towards the end of the episode. A hint of romance is also displayed between Vince and the coconut Precious. Overall, it is clear to see that the Mighty Boosh is formed on the ideas of postmodernism. It pushes the limits of creativity on TV, and I personally find it hard to imagine another TV series ever being created like the Mighty Boosh. The series is like a piece of artwork that could never be recreated, which in itself is very postmodern. It leaves audiences with mixed emotions from confusion to happiness as the comedy values and weirdness due to the comedy values and weirdness it comes with. Milky Joe embraces postmodernism in every way it can, and this is shown from the beginning to the end. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon, everyone. It's very nice that you can join me today. So, postmodernism, a word with no set definition. However, it is a word which many have challenged to try and form its meaning and purpose. We do know that postmodernism is seen as a rejection of the postmodernist movement. Modernism seemed to fade as postmodern movement challenged and changed modern beliefs and styles. This could be seen within various forms of media, such as art, culture, TV, and many more. Theorists, artists, musicians, creators, all challenged postmodernism, always seen as truth, began to be seen in a new light. TV has always been a major part of everyone's lives. It is said we now live in a 3-minute world where we have become so used to absorbing information from these little square screens. Adverts, programmes and music videos have either embraced or neglected postmodernism. The Mighty Boosh is a perfect example of how TV has embraced postmodernism. Barrett. These episodes were aired on BBC Three, with the first being aired on, I didn't actually get the date. Although every episode includes postmodernism, one which particularly captures my attention is the episode of Milky Joe. So, even before the actual episode begins, it is clear to see that postmodernism is formed within the opening sequence. A mixture of random squiggles, cartoon characters, and eerie music which has no set genre itself is very postmodern. This is mainly due to making